what's going on? Junior with S.O.T. Metalworks coming to you live and direct from an S.O.T. Metalwork compound. But today, we're doing something a little different. We're not doing signs, we're not doing targets, we're doing something to shoot at targets with. So, what do we got going on? Get you set up, we'll take a look at what we got. All right, so here's what we got. Harrington Richardson, H&R, 20 gauge, ultra slug. I feel this is the youth model, but I'm not sure on that. So, as you guys know, I do a lot of deer hunting. We hunt on a military reservation. They only allow muzzle loaders or shotguns. So, that being said, we went with this route. This has been a tried and true gun for us over the years. It has been fabulous. I mean, fantastic. Killed many a deer. Got the Nikon scope on it there. Nothing major, nothing special. It's just an all-round good shooting slug gun. That's hard to come by these days. The new Savages are out there and so on and so forth, but we wanted to keep a hold of this one. Can't buy these anymore. They're hard to find, and we want to upgrade just a touch. What did we do? We went to BOYDS stocks and got us a new stock. So let's get her opened up here, see what we got. All right, ladies and gents, so like we said before, we went with BOYDS stock. These fine folks are out of South Dakota. We got on the internet and searched a lot for the H&R 20 gauge of what we liked, what we didn't like, some of the stocks, but these laminated stocks that we have in this box right here are top notch, let me tell you. Now, that being said, I hope they go together just as good as what this stock right here does. The fit on this gun is fairly clean, fairly good. You can kind of see there. Forearm fits really nice. Really good overall factory fit. That's expected. It comes from the factory. This aftermarket one, we are hoping turns out just as good. But we will see. That is one issue. I have read up on them a little bit. There's a little difference with the fit, but we'll see if we can get by with it. So you guys ready? Let's see what we got in here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see what we went with overall. Did we go with a special color? A special... This thing's all wrapped up. All right, here is our stock. Would you look at that color? My goodness. Thumb hole. Man, that is just outstanding right there. Our price sheet in here, we gave just... I'll throw it out there. We give $110.29 for... the stock there. The forearm was an additional. Got some paperwork in there and got a BOYDS hardwood custom stocks. Right there is where we got them at, guys. If you want to know, that is where we got them. And the price was not bad. I'll be honest. It was a little more than I thought it was because we not. I got to shout out Mrs. S.O.T. She got this for me for Christmas. This is what I had on order. Kind of rushed through stuff a little bit. Got the stock, didn't get the forearm, had to order it separate after Christmas. No big deal. Have not opened it. Let's see what she looks like. So it was $110 for the stock, and it was $93.61 for the forearm. So seems like a lot, but you know, $210 or so. And perfectly matching color. Would you check that out, guys? That is outstanding. Man, that's going to look good on that gun. Can't wait. And there you go again. Got another BOYDS sticker. That's a good deal. Good deal. Can't thank those guys enough. They were easy to deal with. Good online service. The whole 9 yards. So, all right. Let's get this gun apart over here. We'll see what it takes. Got my tools laid out. I think this is either 1/2 inch or 9/16 bolt head that's attaching this stock. 2 screws on the butt plate here. Nothing too tremendous, nothing too outrageous. We'll get her taken. All right, let's see. We got everything we need to. Went ahead, got the sling off, got it all squared away, out of the way. You can see my shell holder here. Don't like that thing a whole lot. It did all right for a while, but then it loses its elasticity and just doesn't hold up and hold your shells in there. I end up losing more, and when they're $5-6 a piece, that ends up being kind of a bad deal. All right, getting a butt plate off here. Just an easy Phillips screwdriver here. Nothing too tremendous. I done lost where the head of the screw is. Trying to let you guys watch and me do this at the same time. A little difficult, not gonna lie. Don't know if oh, it's got one on it, so don't have to reuse the butt plate. Nothing major there. All right, got nothing, no big deal there with the butt plate. 2 Phillips screws. Check C 9/16. Good to go here. Got a heavy ratchet in the right direction. I was thinking for some reason this is Allen head, and it was not. It is a regular 9/16 bolt, so just a heads up with that, guys. I feel like I took one of these apart before. It wasn't this gun in particular, but I feel like it was an Allen head deal. So, and sure enough, this one is a fine thread hex head bolt. Regular plain Jane. We were gonna put this back on here. Got a couple buddies. They have some of these stocks. They have some kids that are getting into shooting, so maybe this stock is a tremendously shorter than what this new stock is. So I'm really certain this is almost a youth model stock. You can kind of see a couple inches difference there. So yes, big difference in that. But that's going from a youth to a standard stock, so not a bad deal there. All right, we'll get her flipped over here, get her bolt lined up, and I believe this is 7/32 is what the instructions said. Yep, sure enough. All right, I do not know what I was doing wrong there. I guess I was just holding my tongue the wrong way because the Joker was being contrary to put back in there. All right, before I strip that out, let me get another Allen wrench here, shorter one. We'll get all that tightened up, and then we'll move on to the forearm. All right, guys, got her all tightened up there. This Allen wrench was a little long to put in there. We got another stub nose one and did everything. But that bolt hole right there, I don't know if you guys can see that real well, but it is extremely tight with that bolt. I couldn't get that bolt in and out, so I don't know what's going on there, but not too bad, not terrible whatsoever. So let's get this forearm on and see what happens. All right, looks like this forearm here. We just got our Phillips screw in there. Nothing too tremendous. Looks like this one did not come with another new bolt like the other one. So reuse your hardware on that one. Didn't have to reuse our hardware on the other one. Of course, it was a little different. So with that thumb hole, that only makes sense. Easy peasy, just slides right out. Probably a good time to clean your gun. Go ahead and say that. I'm not going to do it right now. But probably... Oh, I don't like that at all. Guess I have to add stuff to it. All right, so looks like we're going to have to drill a couple holes. Add our piece 2 here. Nothing. All right, got our piece here. Get everything lined up just accordingly. Everything just so. Oh, I think it moved on me just a touch. Got our holes punched. Little punch there was nice. Easy peasy. Now we'll get us a small drill bit and we'll get it. All right, guys, so we went with the 16th inch drill bit there. You can see we marked our drill bit for the depth of our screws. Went ahead and drilled those 2 holes out right there. Nothing too major. Easy peasy, not a lot to it. Let's get our part on here and see what happens. See if I mess this up or not. Not like extremely tight. Not putting a lot of pressure on that wood, so that's a good sign. I did something fairly correct. You spend money on this stuff and you have to do work to it, you always get nervous. But this is pretty easy stuff. Nothing major, not a lot of gunsmithing involved here, thank God, because I am not a gunsmith by any stretch of the imagination, as you can tell from this video. So this ought to be able to tell you that Boyd's gun stocks do a fairly good job, and there's not a lot of issues with them. Dun, dun, dun. Ooh, would you look at that? Man, that joker is looking sharp. Would you look at that? Look at that. I did good work too. Got everything lined up just the way it should be. Get this joker back in here. I mean, this is pretty straightforward, easy stuff. Nothing too tremendous for this. That is a big difference in color going from that to that. All right, guys, there you have it. That is what the stock before looked like, and like again, we'll go over. I mean, that's a pretty good significant difference. I mean, that's 2.5 inches right there, easily. Plus, we got the thumb hole. Then we got the forearm, and we get a little more length out of it with it. This is the shorter barrel of everything, but man, that's $210 or so, you know, $205, whatever it is, that dressed that gun up tremendously. That is a lot better looking gun than what it was before. So the tools we had: 3/32 Allen wrench, 9/16 with a couple extensions, 3/8 drive. We had our punch, our Phillips screwdriver, and then we had to use a 16-inch drill bit to drill those two holes out to make some pilot holes, so we didn't make sure we didn't crack the stock there. Don't put a lot of pressure on that joker. You don't want to mess your new forearm up. Sorry, I said stock. Apologize. But yes, didn't have to do anything to the stock. Excuse me. Got the forearm squared away. Not a bad deal. These guys got this thing kind of squared away. The fit is. All right, so where we did our work, it's not perfect, not exactly perfect, but it's not bad. And the forearm rests fairly easy there. It's a fairly good transition. It's not bad whatsoever. The stock, however, it sits just a little higher than what the other one did. The other one, like I would say, rested in there a little more, had a little more planed off area on it. It's not terrible. It's something that's going to take a little getting used to, getting your hands on that joker. But I mean, your thumb shouldn't be up there anyway. I mean, you're going to be more down here, and where it really matters at, right in here. If you guys can see that transition is sweet right there now. So, all right, guys, gotta apologize. Thought I had the camera on, did not have the camera on. Went to put the sling on so you guys could see the finished product. Realized our anchor in there for a sling was not in there. It takes a what size is this? 3/32 drill bit. I just put me a little mark on here with a pencil, drilled down the depth of this toggle here, and squared that away. Apologize for not getting that in there. Apologize. I thought we had that squared away, but apparently I double clicked the camera instead of. All right, ladies and gents, finished final product, and man, I'm telling you what, I could not be more happier than the way this turned out. One thing I wanted to say was I had the anchor for the sling down here. Did not up here. Took it out of the old one. Just kind of measured that hole, got a feel for what it needed, put that in there. Man, thought I got that on camera, but I don't know what happened. I guess I double dipped there or something. I'm not sure, but yes, definitely excited to get that joker out on the range. See how we fit the feel in there, see if the thumb hole does as good or not. This is the very first thumb hole stock I've had. I have not had one before. So we will see how this transitions over to how that shorter stock was, and if it's the reliability still there for us, and if we're gonna have to change our shooting style or whatever it may be. So, All right, guys, it's been Junior with S.O.T. Metalworks. Know that this one was a little different and a little, I don't know. I don't think I've ever done anything like this as far as on the channel. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's always somewhat target related or sign related, whatever it may be, and that just kind of falls in the category, keeping up to date on your firearm. So, all right, guys, we're going to cut on out of here. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. As always, remember, work smarter, not harder. We'll catch you guys later. Everybody have a good one. Hey, make sure you subscribe. Leave us a comment. Hit the like. We're out, guys. Later.